Welcome and come on in. Go grab your coffee. I am getting ready to do all 12 signs. I already have the sacred sage going, blessing, cleansing, and neutralizing my space. Welcoming in beings of the light, spirit guides, guardian angels, and ascended masters. Go grab your coffee and come on back. All right, welcome back, you guys. Getting ready to do all 12 signs. Let me touch briefly on what's going on for everybody. We have Mercury, and it has finally begun to go back direct, which means it's no longer retrograde, kind of going back into the direction that it had been traveling in prior to the retrograde. So that happened on the 7th. A lot of you are feeling a relief from that. Mercury is my ruling planet. If you knew how many times I started this video for you guys, you haven't had one in a while because I had so many glitches, because I'm going to blame it on Mercury. Electrical glitches. We're getting ready to have the full moon on the 12th. It is the pink moon, and it is about the blossoms and buds and things coming out, and it is about, remember when you got your cheeks pinched when you were a kid and they turned pink? And the old timers did that. And that's what spring is. It's about getting that blush back. It's that pink in the blossoms. So that's the full moon on the 12th. And we have the seasons kind of change a little bit on the 19th. And we're going into Taurus season. Currently, we are in Aries season still. But on the 19th, we will go into Taurus season. And then we have a new moon on the 27th. And that is going to be a super, super portal day for any manifestations, any prayers, anything that you're trying to achieve in your life. Get those vision boards out. On the 27th, that is a good day to do that. All right. Got that out of the way. We are going to go ahead and start with Aries. Let's see what's going on for Aries. All right, Aries. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I've grabbed a deck, started to shuffle here, and I've got some notes. I'm still following my notes here. Look for Aries some particular financial gain around the 27th and the 30th. Whatever that might be for you. Some of you may be getting closer to finding the job you like. All right, can I get a couple jumpers for Aries? Wow, right out of the chute. Absolutely. That financial gain that I was talking about came right out for you guys. All right, can I get a couple more for Aries, please? For the month of April. All right. Yeah, that Six of Pentacles popped right out as I was talking about that, and you're gonna see some of that financial gain. However, if you are one of those Aries that blocks generosity and you don't give it away and you're not charitable, those financial days aren't going to be near as good. That's what look at this card. He's giving money away. He's making a donation to the poor. So, in order for your gifts to come through for you, you might want to think about throwing a little seed money in the collection plate, donation box, whatever it is somewhere, food bank. Again, another finance card. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. There you are hammering away at it, working towards what it is you want. Nothing comes easy for you, Aries. I want to say it's a bitch the whole way sometimes. Just, it's a battle. And you really do work really hard. Financial security does mean a lot to you, too. You just need to know that the bills are going to be paid. Aries, we also have the Five of Cups for you. Beginning to turn your back on a lifestyle that didn't work. That might be people you hang out with. It could be lack of exercise. It could be you smoke too much, drink too much coffee. But I see you starting to take that in stock, and spring's a perfect time for that. Go ahead and set your new goals, your new dreams, which direction you want to go. Aries, this is a good time for you to do that. And we've got the King of Swords. I get the feeling, Aries, that you are beginning to look for some more truth in your life. A lot of things seem to be superficial and for show. Maybe had that big car payment. Maybe bought a little too big a house. You're stepping back into your truth, who you are. Those things don't, you can't take that stuff with you. Spend the time on this earth being happy, finding out who your true self is. And Aries, you've been working on that for a while, so it's right around the corner. All right, moving on to Taurus. Let's see what Taurus has got coming. All right, Taurus. Let's see what's a date, what's going on for you. Throwing out dates this time around for you guys so that you have particular dates of the month. You can look and see what's coming, what's happening. Now, Taurus, on the 27th of April, it is going to be a very powerful day for you to set those manifestations out there, figure out what your new goals are. And that is a very, very powerful time on the 27th for you to do that. All right, let's pull some cards here for Taurus. Those wanted out, and I will let them. One more, please, Spirit. All right. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You, Taurus, you've been kind of sitting there all by yourself. It was a long winter, and I see you took advantage of it. You read a lot. You crocheted a lot. You worked on yourself. Thank you, Spirit, on the light back there. You really did set forth some effort over the winter by yourself. However, now's the time to come out. It's spring. Let's frolic a little bit. It's time to go ahead and socialize. Taurus, you need to go ahead and get out of the damn house. You've kind of turned yourself into a little bit of a recluse. We do have the Empress card. Now, that card came up in reverse, and I feel like you did feel a little out of sorts, Taurus, like nothing seemed to fit. Couldn't, even clothes. People didn't seem to fit. Your cooking schedule didn't fit. Nothing seemed to fit. And now, with this Empress card, however, in reverse, you're working past that. You're working past that. You know how I know you're getting past that? We've got the Ace of Pentacles here. Take advantage of that time on the 27th for those to work on your manifestations and things you want to see materialize in this lifetime. It's very close to happening. This Ace of Pentacles is saying you're very, very close to some kind of success here. And this may have to do with work, finance. All right, there you have it, Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. Let's see what Gemini's got coming up. All right, let's see here. What is going on for Gemini? Gemini, let me give you that a good date for you guys. The 17th of the month is a good day for any kind of travel. Whether you're going to the county courthouse to pay your taxes, whether you're taking an early Easter trip, whatever it might be, shopping trip, it is just going to be a good day to do that for Gemini. All right. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Gemini, you're bringing your finances back into balance. For a while, it felt like everything was out of control. You had more month at the end of the money, and no way to where am I going from here? How do I pay my bills? How do I get to that point? And it's really hard to not carry a lack mentality in your mind, because you will manifest that. You will bring it to you. So it's good to think about budget without the worry. You don't need to worry. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. He's kind of coming into the rescue. Gemini, there's going to be a lot of financial improvement for you guys, but it's going to be kind of a slow, gradual climb. You're not just going to get on that horse and then go straight to the bank. Not going to happen. Please be careful that you don't overconsume. Not the temperance card here. Too much to eat, too much to drink. I feel like health is a big issue for you right now too, Gemini. Maybe it's spring and you're starting a walking routine or getting a little bit of a physical fitness regimen going. It's a perfect time for that coming up. Those dates that I'm throwing out can be a good time for you to manifest a fitness program. And here we have the Fool card, which always speaks of brand new beginnings. Gemini, like I said, if you're setting out a new fitness routine, want to put some goals out there where you want to be, need to lose weight, you just want to tone up, you want some muscle tone, thank you, Spirit, on the light. That 27th is a good time for you. All right, moving on to Cancer. All right, welcome back, Cancer. Let's see what dates are particularly stand out for you. Could be some family issues on the 12th of the month. That is, I do believe that is right on the full moon. Go figure, right? And no big deal, but whether that might just be one of the kids are late for soccer kind of thing, doesn't have to be a big issue. You also have a prime time on the 27th for family gatherings, get-togethers of any kind. And Cancer, this is going to be a particularly good month for you guys financially. All right, let's see what's going on. Pull some cards here for Cancer. I can't tell you how many times I started this video, how many videos I tried to start for you guys. All right, Cancer, let's see what's happening. Didn't I say something about family and money? All in one card. 10 of Pentacles. Bam, there it is. Confirmation of what I just said. And that's what the 10 means. It means abundance, whether it's financial, whether it's family, love, that kind of abundance, nature, just the beautiful sunset and the scenery. That's all abundance. And there it is in one card. Cancer, you're going to have an awesome, awesome month. However, let's face this guy, talk to this guy straight up. You might have a little bit of issue with a Capricorn. We've got the Devil card. Could be somebody that is a Capricorn. And we did mention that family issue. So if you bump heads with somebody, it most likely could be the Capricorn in the family. And they can be pretty determined. That's also about an old habit that you have had that has held you back. If you're getting ready to start some kind of new fitness, oh, here it is right here. Something to do with your health. We have the Strength card. And it takes a lot of determination and strength to set up a, thank you, Spirit, on the light. Barely saw it. To set up a fitness program to make yourself healthier and feel better and stronger, and you don't have to take a nap at 2 in the afternoon. Cancer, this has kind of been a long time coming. That's that bad habit that you're getting ready to break. And we also have the Five of Pentacles. This is about the change that needs to happen. You're just kind of limping along. Yeah, that's what that little guy in the crutches is all about. Just limping along, like Tiny Tim in the Christmas Carol, sort of, somewhat. I think the money is more of, the financial and money issues are more of a fear that you have carried through life. I think it's time to go ahead and let that go. Again, if you think of finances with a lack mentality, like, I'll never be rich like them. She was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. We all have that kind of, those people get rich, our family, that we don't. As long as you carry that, that's exactly what will happen. You didn't make it in life, did you? Financially didn't get the hell out of whatever mindset you were stuck in. This is the time to do that. This is the time to go ahead and let that go. All right, Cancer. Who are we moving on to? Leo. All right, Leo, welcome back. What dates are good for you? We have the 12th of the month, which is actually kind of good for travel for you. Things should go smooth that day if you're just doing a little grocery shopping trip. Going out for some joyriding, see something scenic, that would be a good day to do that. And also, you have an opportunity to find new work around the 27th. That day will be particularly good to go kind of look for work. Maybe even rewrite your resume. And Spirit, can I get one more card, please, for Leo? There it is. All right, Leo, let's see what's happening for you. I think you have been, had been in a situation or a spot for a time being that work was not good. It either didn't feel good where you were at, or you didn't get enough work. It was a worry. Every card, all four cards that came out, indicate work. We've got the page of work, the Page of Wands. Think about, if you're trying to remember what Wands relates to, that big wand could be a shovel handle, an axe handle, a pry bar. It's work. That change is coming. It's been a long time coming for you too, Leo. This just didn't happen easily. I think there's a little bit more discipline. You have something here to be help keep you on track. You might have new goals and things that you want to achieve. We've got the Three of Pentacles. You could be working in collaboration with somebody, a team member on a project. You could be, if you're in construction, that kind of work. I get that you're going to be learning while you're there too. Somebody that is a craftsman, and that's what that card indicates. Craftsman, somebody that do the same thing. You're going to learn a lot on this next chapter of your work life here. We have the Six of Wands, a whole lot of good work for Leo. As a matter of fact, that's what that card is. Take a look up there where my finger's at. That is the symbol for Leo right there. Yeah, work's going to get a lot easier. Like if you are any kind of a contractor that or businessman, work is going to begin to find you. It's coming to you. You didn't have that before. Somehow you're changing up some kind of mindset, and you're no longer repelling good things. You're welcoming them mentally. Here it is. The Ace of Work. Yeah, that Ace of Wands is all about this new inspiration in work for you. You might have a boss now that you like a lot better, or a boss that likes you, somebody that's not giving you a hard time. You may also be dealing with, let's see. Hang on. For Leo, let's see. Answered prayers. That's coming about. The hand is coming out of divine timing. There you have it, Leo. Finally, things turning around. All right, moving on to Virgo. All right, welcome back, Virgos. Let's see what's going on for you guys. This is going to be a particularly good month financially for Virgos. Things are improving and going to continue to improve for you guys. There's dates to look for that are actually good beneficial dates are the 20th and the 27th. And those are going to be good days to travel on. Good days to go on new adventures. Maybe scouting a new park, that kind of thing. All right, let's see what's happening for Virgo here. Are you kidding me? Okay, one more. I don't know why I wanted one more, but I'll ask for it. All right, Virgo, here's that money month coming up for you. 5 of Pentacles. It came up in reverse. You had a lot of worry about finance. For Virgos, financial security is important. They need to know that the bills are going to be paid and the lights are going to stay on. And that you're letting go of that mindset, because that lack mentality is, you'll attract it. Live poor, be poor. Okay, I get not living outside your means, but don't worry about it to the extent that you have. We also have the 8 of Pentacles. That's that financial gain coming because you've been working towards it. Making some changes in the way that you'd have done some things in the past. Whether it's your banking that you're doing a little differently. Maybe you're saving a little more than you have in the past. Maybe disciplining yourself now. However, those new financial outlooks that you have are beginning to work. Keep that shit up. We also have the 2 of Cups. There's a partnership coming up. May have a little bit to do with some travel. Because Virgo, you've got a couple good days to go travel and do adventure on. And the lighthouse in the background gives that reference to travel. Going somewhere. Go do it. Don't sit at home on the sofa and bitch about life passing you by. My nose is itchy, I'm sorry. And, don't bitch about life passing you by. And the reason being, we got this guy coming along. We got the King of Cups. That 2 of Cups talked about a little bit of a partnership coming. King of Cups is coming in because he's got a empty spot in his heart just for you, Virgo. Or she. Vice versa. Can be either way. Virgos can try to live a solo life. But it is time for that to change, because we've got the Ace of Wands that came up. New inspiration coming in. You might be giving up that single lifestyle or the bachelor lifestyle, moving on to thinking about partnering up with somebody, whether it is for a business or for life. All right. Virgo. There you have it. We're going on to Libra. All right, come on in, Libra. Grabbed a different deck for you guys. Let's see what's going on. The dates for you guys. The 12th, which is the full moon, and the 30th of the month are particularly good days for romance. If you're already married, it's a good day to rekindle things. Start working on hanging on to that love of your life. Being in a couple is work. You just can't just sit back and hope that this thing hangs together with duct tape and glue. All right, let's see what is going on for Libra. All right. Wow. Huge transformation happening here for Libra. We have the Death card. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know what the hell set this in motion. But you've really had a particularly tough time with some things here. I get 2 10s. We'll put that Death card aside for a minute. I got 2 10s. Not 2 of the good ones. Well, they're actually all good. Yeah, you're beginning to finally get the hang of it wasn't your burden to carry. You kept a lot of things in your head and in your heart that you thought were how things were. Trust in another person, trust in other family members, and it was misplaced trust. And you kind of felt like it was I should have saw that. I should have known that was going to happen. Don't need to carry that burden. Look, they did that to you. They stabbed you in the back. You were help to this person. You absolutely were trying to lend a helping hand. We have the Hermit card. I think you absolutely began to enlighten yourself a little bit with that Hermit card about this other person's, their lifestyle, what they do. I think you were very closed-minded about it. Something they do that you don't care for or didn't care for. Yeah, not your issue, not your fault. It's okay to let that go. That Hermit's saying that you really are really looking at that other person's heart and not the outer appearance. Could be tattoos, piercings, Lord knows, purple hair, I don't know. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you are bringing it back into balance, Libra. It really did feel like everything was stacked against you for a while with those 2 10s, working past it, moving on to that transformation. All right, there you have it, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. All right, welcome back, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Dates for you. You have the 27th of April, and that is absolutely a good day for romance and just human connection. Go sit at the park, sit on a park bench. You might just meet an absolutely wonderful human being. Doesn't have to be necessarily love. All right. Let's see for Scorpio. Whoa, that one went way out of screenshot. Hang on. One more, please, and I'll get that other card. Uh-oh, Bulldog. bulldog out of control here. All right, you're comfortable there? Man, you guys are just, I'm going to put those down. Let me pause. All right, I had to dig for that card to get it. It was the World card. There it is. Big wide world's getting ready to break open for you guys, Scorpio. You've just kind of been leaning back on your laurels a little bit, coasting, not doing a lot, not having a lot of drive and ambition for a while. And that's all beginning to change with that World card. That World shows up again in the Two of Wands. He's got that in his hand. He's looking out there to see where he wants to go now. And it is an absolute good time for Scorpio to put some of those dreams and prayers out there when we come into that the new moon that we have happening on the 27th. And that was that day for you guys for romance or connection. We have the Queen of Wands. I think you're going to have a cool confidence that you haven't had in a long time. Something has changed enough in you that you've regained your confidence. Not a bad way to go. We have the Judgment card. This is the second time that you have set out to explore the world, so to speak. Not the first time. You've tried to set out years ago and just try something new, go somewhere new, and you just never did. And now is the perfect time for you with that World card right there. There you have it. All right, Scorpio, we are moving on to Sagittarius. All right, welcome back, Sagittarius. Let's see what is in the cards for you guys. You have your date is actually April the 19th, which is actually a very, very good day for career. A lot of you are setting out to start a new job, new career path. Some of you are going to be seeking some education that goes along with that. And if you look into that on the 19th, you're going to have particularly better luck. All right, one more for Saggy here. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, it's looking a lot better for you than it had in the past. Let's see what's going on here. First off, let's get this guy out of the way. 10 of Wands. You worked at something so damn hard and couldn't make any headway with it. Carrying bricks, carrying a burden that wasn't yours. Wow, that may go clear back to something in your childhood. But that 10 is saying that you're getting ready to let it go. It's no longer going to control and rule you. We have the Two of Pentacles. You have been afraid to do something, set out on your own maybe, because of your own finances. Sagittarius, you're helping somebody financially. Carrying the load. Maybe they run a little bit short. Just lend me 20 and give me 5. Have you got gas money kind of thing? And it had been nickeling and diming you to death. I think you put a stop to that. Wasn't your burden to carry. You put a stop to it. That's coming to an end with that 10. And you're moving the right direction. We have the 6 of Wands here. And that is a fire sign card, just like Sag is. Yeah, moving it, you're finally starting to see a little bit of success in you. You had been putting a lot of faith and love and effort in another human being or a family. And it didn't work out. For the longest time, it didn't work out. Finally, it is. Thank you, Spirit, back there on the light. Wow. Acknowledging that for Sagittarius. That 6 says you're riding towards victory, finally. We have the Sun card. And that card absolutely speaks to me about you're breaking free of something, too. You were trapped by something for a very, very long time. Your own feelings, your own emotions, your own behavior. You may have been doing something that was not beneficial to your health. New slate, new day, new month. You are moving forward and stepping because of that Sun card. And I wanted one more for you guys because it's rolling, it's raining love. Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Cups. Raining love. You haven't had this in a long time, Sag. You haven't had this in a long time. All right. Wow. Looking good. Moving on to, let's see who's next. Is that Aquarius? Is that Aquarius? No, it's Capricorn. Moving on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what is going on for you guys. The 18th of April is actually a very good day to take some financial risk. Now, that could be just buying a lottery ticket. It could be buying a little bit of stock. It's a good day to go ahead and maybe gamble. Never gamble or invest more than you can afford to lose, though, okay? But that is going to be it's worth throwing a $5 bill on a lottery ticket just for shits and giggles. All right, Capricorn, let's see what else is happening for you guys. One more, please, for Cappy. Yeah. The High Priestess. Your gut will tell you if the 18th is the day for you to gamble a little bit. Take a risk. It would be a good day to buy raffle tickets, because that is really goes to a good cause or a benefit, and you have a chance to win something. Your intuition's going to really tell you, like, yep, I'm going to do that. Things hadn't been real good. We got the 5 of Cups. Capricorn, that is literally you weighing a lot of decisions. If I take this job, then I lose this benefit. If I take this car, I lose that luxury. You are really processing a lot of things that you're dealing with right now, thinking like, can I move forward if I only keep the small car? 2 cups. She got 3 out in front of her, kicking it away. Don't need the fancy schmancy. But it is all about you weighing what you need in your life. What does it really take for you to live day to day and be happy? Because you weren't happy for a little minute here. We have the Tower card. That's why you had to weigh decisions on what to do, where to go, because of that Tower card. This thing, something blew up and it went to hell in a handbasket. You really didn't know, like, when is this ever going to be over? Like, when do they read the will? Whatever the situation may be for you, it's like, when is it going to be complete? You're almost there. We've got the Nine of Cups. This 9 is about completion. It is about where you're headed now. Okay, you've completed the whole past with that issue and the Tower card and trying to balance and weigh things out. It really needed to come to an end, and that 9 is saying that it's going to come to a beneficial end, a benefic. Yeah, you're going to be in a much better position than you had been in your life with a lot of things. We've got the Judgment card. Almost as though you stood before God and said, help me out here. You could have done that a lot sooner, okay? Don't be afraid to put those prayers and that's out there. But things are going to actually be beginning to roll your way. All right, there we have it for Capricorn. Moving on to Aquarius. Are you getting comfortable back there again? All right, Aquarius, hang on. All right, welcome back, Aquarius. I did shuffle those. Let's see what dates are good for you. We have the 27th of April for you guys to look for new housing. Whether and that might even be just remodeling, doing some kind of upkeep, improvements, actually moving, new house, new apartment. The 27th is actually a very beneficial day for Aquarius. One more card for Aquarius, please. All right. Aquarius, it is a good time to travel for you. If you're going to be looking at different houses or locations, travel is it's a good time for that. You've wanted to do this for a long time. That 8's telling me this is a repeating thought process that you've had. Like, I need to do something different. I need to go somewhere. I need to move. I need to. And this is a good time to need to. Because we have the Strength card. This is a time when you're mustering up your strength. You're putting some boundaries on a lot of people too, I see. You're no longer forcing yourself to hang out with family members. You kind of cut that off, separated from that issue of whoever that was in the family, why you want to move. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And that card specifically indicates abundance, family, finance. That's that family connection here. I think by you putting down those boundaries, things are going to begin to work out with that family. You do not have to inflict yourself with hanging out with Aunt Grace when she's a miserable old biddy. Don't go see Aunt Grace. Limit 10 minutes with her at the family reunion. Whatever you have to do. You don't have to be uncomfortable. We've got the 9 of Cups. time to get comfortable. You can lean back a little bit. Putting those boundaries down is really going to benefit you an awful lot. That's going to give you that air of confidence that comes with that Nine of Cups. Like, I can do this and not be mean. I can do this and not be, I can put these boundaries down and not be a dickhead about it. Don't have to tell everybody, keep your damn mouth shut, what you're doing. Just limit your time. It's got to be family. There's an issue here again, the Six of Cups. That does speak about family connection. However, the family that you choose to remain connected to is precious. It's valuable. Cultivate that. Do more of that. Do that. If they're fun to be with, you know, when I was probably about 23 years old, I had this old uncle, and we happened to be at a family gathering in somebody's backyard just after a funeral. And old Uncle John had a bottle of Kessler whiskey and taught me how to drink whiskey. That's who you want to hang out with in the family. That's who those people that leave you with those fond memories. Uncle John was not about, you don't slam it back. It's not a shot. You don't just chug it. He was about savoring it. And as a 23-year-old kid, that burnt so bad. He knew what he was doing. Those are the people you want to hang out with. All right, there you have it, Aquarius. We are moving on to, last but not least, Pisces. All right, welcome back, Pisces. Let's see, some of those dates in the month are the 17th for you guys. That is a good day to share ideas. If you have another, if you're working and you have a new way to design to lay things out or get things accomplished, that's a good day to share those ideas. If you work in a restaurant, here, have you ever done it this way? Sometimes when you introduce new ideas to people, they're reluctant. So that is a good day you might have a idea for a patent on an invention, and that would be a good day to share that. Pisces also on the 27th, and that's just a good day to rest. Your body needs to regroup and recuperate, and that day seems to be one that is required by Pisces. And the entire month is going to be beneficial to you financially. All right, let's see what's happening here for Pisces. Spirit, can I get some jumpers? I really have not been paying attention to the paranormal flashlight. The batteries are low or weak, and it's not catching my attention. However, if you guys see it, let me know in the comments. All right, Pisces. High Priestess. This High Priestess refers to the thoughts, ideas, the dreams that you have that would be a good time to share them on the 17th. The black and white card there is all about the ideas that you're channeling. Yeah, anybody can channel. You don't have to be a psychic or a medium. Sometimes inspirational thoughts hit you somehow, and you don't know where it came from. You channeled it. So don't be afraid to share those ideas and those aspirations. We've got the Seven of Swords here, and somebody may have betrayed you in the past. That's why you may be keeping these ideas and these thoughts to yourself. You don't want to share them. Like they kind of took some of the accolades for something that you have done or had done. some kind of improvement. It might be the workflow in a mill or a shop. However, you're not going to let that happen again, because you're sitting here as the King of Cups. Pretty confident. Now, look, this is my idea, and I want to share it with you guys. You can be confident. Just do it with the right tone and right vernacular, no swearing. Just say, this is my idea, let's try this. Yeah, that king is pretty confident about moving in this direction. Yeah, some of you might actually be working on inventions. This would be a prime time for that. Don't kick me off the chair here, girl. I only got a couple inches. We have the 5 of Cups. You may have to leave something behind, but that's okay. You're going to be moving forward with, you're going to hit the ground running as you move forward. You've got those new ideas. You might be going somewhere to work and taking those ideas and those dreams. You might be starting your own business with those ideas and dreams. We've got the King of Swords, last card. Stick close to your truth. Do not sway. Do not let anybody talk you into falling by the wayside or doing something you don't want to do. No matter what it might be, you know, guzzling a big old glass of moonshine, something like, don't let anybody talk you into straying off path. All right, there you have it, Pisces. It's going to be a good month for ideas. Rest on the 27th, and good money for month. A good month for money. I'm tired. You're the last one. All right, you guys, you know I never leave you, that I don't bless you with love and light. Yeah, I'm dyslexic.